Hey everyone, this is the Classic Creature, and in today's video I'm going to recommend 5 books that I had read, and also likes to recommend those books to new beginners who really wants to start reading. So yeah, let's get into the video. Yes, I'm not a bookaholic, nor I have read hundreds of books. I have just read around 20 to 30 books. I would say this is the books every beginners should read. Without talking much, let's get into video. So let's start from self-help books. First book that I would recommend is this Atomic Habits. Its genre is self-help and it's written by James Clear, and this is my favorite comfort book ever. Like, I have learned a lot from this book, and I'm pretty sure anyone will learn a lot of things from here. It's written in a very simple language, and anyone from like age 13 to 14 and above can read this book, and I would rate 4.5 out of 5. That's that good. And if you haven't read this book, give a try. Pretty sure you will love this. Next book I had read in past months is this Too Good to Be True. I know like most of you might not love romance novel, but if you really want to start reading and you have no idea which romantic novel you should pick, then I would say try this one, Too Good to Be True. It's written by Prajakta Kohli, also known as Mostly Said. I really like her as a person also. That's why I thought to give it a try, and I ended up really liking this book, and you should really give it a try. I would rate this 4 out of 5. Another book that I would like to recommend is this More Days at the Morisaki Bookshop. It's written by Satoshi Yagashaba. It's written in very simple language, and I would say it's a very comforting book. If you have no idea from where to start reading, you should look up to something that's very easy to read and comforting, and it's one of it. I'm not going to spoil anything about it, but it's a very comforting, romantic and emotional book, and I would say anyone will love to read this book. So yeah, and I would rate this 4 out of 5. Another book that I would love to recommend is this White Nights. It's a very thin book. As you can see, it only consists of 83 pages, and it's quite hard to read as it consists most of the philosophy language, and it was a Russian book, and later on it was translated into English, and it's like a Romeo and Juliet kind of love story. Not the same, but like, you know, similar. And it's, as I mentioned already, it's a love story, and I'm pretty sure you will love it. If you are someone who really loves romantic novels, then I think you should give it a try. I won't recommend you to start reading with this book, but after you read 3-4 books, then just give it a try. It's a very good book. I will rate this 4 out of 5. Haven't talked about anything that's thriller genre, right? So for thriller, I rate this Never Lie by Frida, and it's a good thriller book, but I don't know, I had high expectations, and somehow I was able to predict the ending, and I really didn't like that much. If you are someone who really likes to read book in a faster speed, like, you know, you want to read 100 to 100 pages in a day, then you should give it a try. And if you want to read some other thriller books, then The Silent Patient and The Housemaid, these are the 2 books that I read before, and I will recommend these 2 books also to read. And talking about this Never Lie, it's a good book but not the best. I like it but didn't love it. I would rate this 3.5 out of 5. But if you want to read something very faster rate, then you can try this. You won't be able to stop while reading, but the ending is not that satisfying. So yes, that's it. Thank you for watching. I know this is a very short video because I haven't mentioned lots of books. These are only a few books that I read and I wanted to recommend to you guys. And I know there are lots of people out there who have read lots of books, and I want you guys to recommend me some of them. I'm saying I'm not someone who had read a lots of books. I have only read few books, and I have also read very common books that are trending in social media, and that's why I will love you guys to recommend me books. And yeah, that's it. These are 5 books that I read in past months and I wanted to recommend. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe my channel, like this video, and comment down which book shall I read next. Thank you. Namaste.